Hello, hello, love warriors. The Holy Spirit has a message for you today. Yes, He does. Today, the Holy Spirit says, Jesus will always come to your rescue, even if you can't physically see Him, He says. Yes. Today, I was studying the Word, Matthew 14. And it's in the story when Jesus walks on water in the middle of the storm. And the Holy Spirit immediately reminded me how I was always also in many storms. And I thought many times I was alone because it sure felt like I was alone. I was scared. I was confused, lost. I felt hopeless, but I was never alone. Jesus was always with me, just the way He's always with you as well in all your storms. Check out this story. Matthew 14. It says, Jesus walks on water. Verse 22. As soon as people were fed, Jesus told his disciples to get into their boat and to go to the other side of the lake, while he stayed behind to dismiss the people. After the crowds dispersed, Jesus went up into the hills to pray. And as night fell, he was praying alone. But the disciples who were now in the middle of the lake ran into trouble, for their boat was tossed about by the high winds and heavy seas. About 4 o'clock in the morning, Jesus came to them, walking on the waves. When the disciples saw him walking on top of the water, they were terrified and screamed, "A ghost!" Then Jesus said, "Be brave and don't be afraid. I am here." Peter shouted, "Lord, if it's really you, then have me join on you the water." "Come on, join me," Jesus replied. So Peter stepped out into the water and began to walk towards Jesus. But when he realized how high the waves were, he became frightened and started to sink. "Save me, Lord," he cried out. Jesus immediately stretched out his hand and lifted him up and said, "What little faith you have! Why would you let doubt win?" And the very moment they both stepped into the boat, the raging wind ceased. Then all the disciples bowed down before him and worshiped Jesus. Then they said in adoration, "You are truly the Son of God." And yes, He is. And the Son of God who walks in water walks with you and me daily. Yes. See, this is a story example of listening to Jesus instructing instructing our daily lives. Even if we can't physically see him, we must obey his instructions daily, sometimes minute by minute. Understanding that we will have buts in our lives. What are the buts? Fears, doubts, confusion, loss of faith, hopelessness, when the storm hits us unexpected, and it will. However, also understand and now and believe that you're not alone. Jesus came to them. Jesus sees it all. Jesus is everywhere. Even if you're scared, even if you have little faith, it doesn't matter. And I quote, Jesus immediately stretched out his hand and lifted Peter up. Today, the Holy Spirit is asking you, what is your storm? What's your storm that you're sinking in today? Just because you don't see Jesus coming to you, wanting to reach out his hand, he is there with you, lifting you all the way, all the time. He is with you right now. So it's okay to be scared. However, it's better to be scared with Jesus, the only one who can take you out, the fear away and out of that stormy sand water. And I quote, Jesus said, "Why would you let doubt win?" Mm. To win something, we must be playing something. And we are. You see, we are in this game called life. So play to win. Remember that you are in Team Jesus. It means you can't lose, you can't drown. But you must believe and understand that you're not alone. Even if, again, if it feels like you're alone, even if you're scared, even if you have little faith, you're never alone. Remember, Jesus saves. He will take you out of any storm, any buts, and into calmy peace. So, friends, happy knowing that Jesus is with you right now and everywhere and all the time, even in the middle of your storms. So happy, believing. To the next time, friends. Shalom, shalom. Bye.